Okay. Well, it's been a while.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're back. We're back in full motherfucking effect.
And if you thought that we were just gonna like bring it, that's when we took a break and now we're re-energized and ready to go.
No. If anything, we all realized how much more we enjoyed our lives without having to do this show.
Oh my god!
But I will say I did.
This is what. So I'm looking on Apple Music, and so there's like originally it was J-pop for like Japanese pop.
Yes.
And then there's K-pop for Korean pop.
Uh-oh.
Now they got this new one, C-pop. What's that stand for?
Huh?
What do you think that stands for?
Chinese pop?
Chinese? Or something like, it's all, the slur also starts
the
with
slur
C.
also starts with C.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you
true.
Can't do it.
I would have
guessed Chinese.
I would have said
myself.
Chinese, but I guess you think something else.
It does stand for Chinese.
Yeah.
I know that for sure. But if there was a category called N-pop.
Right. That's what I was worried about. I thought it was like some country I didn't think of called N-pop.
Oh.
But C-pop, I don't like because it sounds too much like C-pap.
Yeah, the machine.
They're kind of coming into my territory.
I'm going to get a C-pop machine.
A C-pop machine?
And it's just headphones that play Chinese pop music. They play that Jackie Chan album.
That's good shit.
Okay, I love you.
You know what I'll say? Okay, so...
Okay, I love you.
Bangarooski. So one thing that... I'm not on TikTok, but they've started doing the fake like TikToks on Instagram. They got a lot of Chinese bitches dancing, and I'm pretty interested in what they got going on over there.
Yeah.
So smooth.
Do you think they give pussy to this song in China?
I think so. Maybe on like your
after Chinese prom.
After Chinese prom, you fuck to this. This is the song This is the song the state sanctioned you to lose your virginity to.
At prom, when they select the Sonia and Johnny Cage of prom.
Oh my god. Damn. This is so good, dude.
Do you think that what is it? So every song to them is just Inagata-Davida.
Basically, yeah.
It kind of just sounds. It's just slurred.
They have an Inagata-Davida based language.
This is a really good song, dude.
It's one of the greatest songs ever recorded.
Yeah, I agree fully.
It's that good.
It's just when Elton John heard this song, he said, "This is the kind of song that makes me wish that I had been Chinese instead of gay."
Yeah,
right.
As I never regret.
I wish
like,
God had checked off Chinese instead of gay.
He said, I never regretted being gay until I heard this song, and I thought, why couldn't I have been Chinese instead, and had that as my disability?
Yep.
My fancy disability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say he regrets not ever tasting pussy because only a man who's tasted pussy nectar, could make a song.
It kind of sounds like he's singing it while eating pussy.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's kind of like that's what it feels like when I eat pussy. That's what's going on in my head.
Yeah,
that's the soundtrack. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, dudes? I've missed you.
Adam, you had a little Euro trip. I heard.
Yeah.
You went hitchhiking.
No, I rented a car.
You went barebacking across.
Yeah, you went barebacking across France.
Yeah,
you got raped by who was that guy's character in Euro Trip from SNL?
Dude, I went to
Tom
Nice,
Green.
In the train.
You know Nice Pizza?
No.
It's pretty good. It's good pizza.
The one by Come On Everybody.
Yeah, there's like a turf war.
Oh yeah, that place is good.
There's a turf war between them and Speedy Romeo's.
Is there?
But I went there the other night and it was like right before like a rainstorm breaks, so like the air is whipping around, and it's low pressure. And
I love
dark
that
out.
stuff.
And they had the whole front open, and the waiter, who's like he's like older or something. I don't know. It might have been the guy that owns the place.
Yeah,
wearing like a Warriors fitted. And,
hell yeah,
but like French, maybe like Algerian or something.
Yeah.
And just drunk as hell on.
Oh fuck yeah!
And just being like, "What do you want?"
Dude, those,
And he did his job.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great. It was good service. I feel like
You of all people respect someone who
Yeah.
can be drunk and do their
I was
job.
like, can we get the Savoyard pizza? And he's
Mm-hmm.
like, okay. And he's just sort of like what? And then he's like listening to like weird French house music, just
Fuck yeah,
blasting it in the.
yeah.
those guys absolutely
Just
rule.
rubbing his own
No, that
neck.
guy was awesome.
I went to
I'm
Marseille.
still thinking about how cool that guy was.
Yeah.
Just those guys, like the old like trip hop club scene guys
Uh-huh.
that just hang out and.
Doing shit. Listen to shit like that.
Yeah.
No, I mean more like ambient stuff, like the drum and bass.
Like the
that subculture from like 20 years ago, where people would like hang out at like.
So kind of like that, but slower. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll listen.
Let's listen to
Yeah,
some,
we'll
just so I
just
get an
go
idea.
for
it's
it.
what
like
you're
from a
talking
fight
about.
sequence
Yeah,
in like
guys,
The
you should have seen
Matrix
this.
or
This
I feel like
you
that's
should
what
have
I'm
seen this
describing.
Algerian French guy that I saw.
something. Dude, I
Really, nothing notable about him other than I had a nice dinner and it was funny watching this guy being trashed at work.
Nah, but I think it's important that we listen to some music.
Always,
Okay.
we only listen to music on this podcast.
I think I was pretty close.
It is funny. I heard that they upload the show to YouTube and then they have to take the music out.
Oh, really?
so they can
So we should just have
monetize.
music going on the whole time.
Well,
Well-
no, they just edit it out so they can monetize.
But if we have it going on in the background,
They-
then
they
they'll
have no
never be able to
choice.
do it. That's what
like
we need
the
to start
episode
doing.
where we had that song play the entire time.
Yeah. That'd be so funny.
That's honestly what we should
Listen,
do.
Well,
you
I would
motherfuckers
do
need to
that.
start kicking up, okay?
What I
Think
wanna-
about this as a mafia family. We need to get our little fucking
No.
taste of all your little YouTube
I brought
channels.
that up because I have to edit the music out. So the idea would be to catch. I'd be like, "Hey Adam, what's my name?"
Nick,
Okay, say my name again.
Nicholas.
No, hold on. Say it
Slower,
Wait,
though.
wait, say-
Give it 1 second and then
yeah.
say it.
Okay. Say the first part of my name.
And
This is a good song.
And then
I bet you that's not long enough, though.
Say Garanimals.
Oh, I see. I see what you're trying to
Yeah,
do.
so they-
So they edit the music out, and Adam has said the N word.
Yeah, it's like a Mad Magazine fold-in.
Yeah.
Which I always was my favorite part of Mad Magazine.
That would piss me off. I would never be able to
Yeah.
get it right.
So we're doing CumTown fold-ins by cutting the
Cutting the
cutting the
music out.
Eagles out. But by the way,
Oh, that was the Eagles? I thought that was ambient music.
no, it's the Eagles.
that's just rock
the
and
thing
roll.
we can play all this because I have dirt on Don Henley. I know he's
Right,
a pedophile, so they can never
a
sue us.
murderous pedophile.
Yeah.
We should just get this show ended through multiple copyright infringements. We just start playing the
Yeah.
Beatles and Michael Jackson.
Just playing Prince. Then turn it off and be like, I think this guy was a fag.
We
I'm
should
glad he's dead.
we should start a battle with Lars Ulrich.
Dude, that's
The
so
one,
true.
the one guy
Metallica.
who would not stand for his copyright infringement.
He can suck my dick, frankly.
Yeah, he can scars my whole day. Scarfs my whole day
He can
down.
scarfs my whole dick.
Yeah. I only slept 2 hours
Bow,
last night.
bow, wow.
I was a little worried about doing the show, but I feel...
Oh, you had the Sunday scaries.
The what?
It's like when someone on Sunday night is scared to go back to work
To the
for
the
week.
workplace.
Yeah.
No, to be honest with you, I was just up till 2 a.m. playing Breath of the Wild.
It's a good game.
Did you play it?
Yep.
I bought it when it came out and I never touched it.
I
And then
played it.
Mhm.
I
Just-
forgot
I
I-
was playing Breast of a Child.
I
No.
forgot I
Yeah,
had...
you
I was
were.
playing breast of hot girls.
That's
yeah.
How about that?
fuck.
Ooh, 15 love.
God damn it.
And actually, what's
That's funny
funny
that,
is
yeah, one
you
of
were
the-
playing penis of a child.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
While I was playing breast of hot girls.
No, I was.
Can we get the official score, Nick?
No,
It's,
I got
30,
breast
30,
of a child.
15.
and
What's
they're
that called?
Fast.
Huh?
What's that called in tennis? Don't all the scores have different names?
Yeah.
I don't think so. do they?
15 love, 30 love.
It's 30-15 my
40.
way, bitch. Don't even
then
think that
game.
it's your... I don't know.
How is
you...
it 30
Oh, I'm thinking of
Because I
golf.
had...
I aced you that
no,
first. I said
then
breast
that
of
was
a
15,
child. That was an
and
ace.
then I said breast of hot girl back.
You fell on your ass.
And then
dude.
I said...
At Roland
thinking of golf.
Garros.
You're
Because
thinking of
golf is just
Yeah,
it's
birdie,
all the
eagle.
old Irish and Scottish people that can't handle like not giving everything a nickname.
Yeah. Birdie and eagle and...
Yeah.
There's toucan.
You give him the old eagle. You're
Sparrow.
Like, what do you mean, give him the eagle? Yeah, suck his dick. Why don't you just say that?
Is that what go on and get your eagle on?
Yeah,
girl.
go drop down. That's what the band The Eagles is.
The Eagles are about sucking cock.
Yeah,
The Nelly song is about sucking cock.
Dirty Laundry. Don Henley famously wrote about. He had to go do a show one time, and literally every piece of clothing he owned was rock hard with other guys' cum.
I hate it when that happens.
He walked out on stage in his cowboy boots only with a guitar.
And
he's like, boy, I really hope the Red Hot Chili Peppers don't steal this.
Steal this 30
bit.
years later.
30 years later, steal it. No, and then it's Don Henley completely naked, and then Marty McFly in the audience being like, or not Marty McFly in the audience, the guy from Back to the Future.
The guy who called his cousin.
He's like, hey, it's me, Eric Flea, your cousin. You gotta hear about this.
It's me, John, that looks like Will Ferrell. Your cousin. That's the drummer's name.
Yeah.
It's funny because
Chad.
People always
Chad.
pointed that scene's racist because it claims that a 5'2" white man invented rock and roll.
It's true.
Right. They stole it from. Who do you say? Marvin.
Yeah.
It's your cousin.
Yeah.
What's his
Oh,
last
Martin
name?
Luther King, it's your cousin.
It's Martin.
It's your
It's your cousin Jeffy Luther King Jr. You gotta be dreaming, bro.
Well, there's a new dream you gotta say. Yeah. Hey, Stokely Carmichael. It's me, Ephraim Carmichael. I got an idea.
Oh man,
Marty McFly's like, we got to cure Parkinson's by any means necessary.
that's cool.
We should say that.
That's awesome. So it becomes like a Parkinson's thing. He starts the Parkinson's Panthers.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of shaky motherfuckers in turtlenecks.
Yeah. I like that.
That's good. The Parkinson's Panthers. We got something going on here. So I never, I didn't think about the show at all, except one time I thought of, I wish the show was on so I could say this thought that popped into my head, and it was Suck Dickberg. It's Mitch Hedberg.
No, you can just leave it at Suck Dickberg.
And it was like I used to suck dick. I still do, but I used to too.
That's
good.
doing.
I'm sorry. It was Get Hedberg.
Yeah,
I used to get my dick sucked.
Oh, Get Hedberg. Okay.
Get Hedberg.
Okay.
I was walking around.
I'm Get Hedberg. You're Suck Dickberg.
No.
I was walking around my apartment doing Jeff Foxworthy.
That's
He was
good.
like, if you don't get any pussy, you might be Jeff
You
Foxworthy.
just might be me.
If your dick is small, you might be Jeff Foxworthy.
If you get scared when you see a pussy,
Yeah.
he might be Jeff Foxworthy.
If your balls are so small they make a ding noise when they hit each other, they ding like a bell. That might be Jeff Foxworthy.
I love Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah, I kind of want to get a little jacket and go on, just shave my shit down to the mustache.
Dude,
again.
you should get that, yeah.
And then ask for spots at like the stand.
For your triumphant
Yeah,
return.
like Saturday night.
Not my audience at all.
Yeah.
I'm fucking like no stage presence whatsoever.
And people probably would laugh the first few times.
Yeah,
and then you do it for 15 straight
I would
minutes.
bomb.
Yeah. You would absolutely bomb.
Yeah.
You'd have a nice.
If you're a fucking fag,
Yeah. You just even start abandoning the outline of the
you
bit.
might be a fucking fag.
I mean, I'm Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah.
If you might suck dick barely, you just fucking
Aaron
completely.
Berg having to clean up afterwards, being like, "That was fucking funny. What's the matter with you fags?" And then he doubles down and somehow it kills. He's like, "He was right. You guys are fucking fags. Look at this guy. Where'd you get that shirt? The women's bathroom? It was on the floor. Some tranny used it to wipe her pussy. Her fake pussy."
Woo!
Yeah.
The place is shaking. The place is hooting and hollering.
With special guest Aaron Berg.
Aaron Berg just hosting SNL
Yeah.
would be awesome.
Just the first sketch opens and it's clearly a women's bathroom on the New Jersey Turnpike, and then Alec Baldwin in like they're falling over on high heels in a wig. Coming in.
yeah.
I was wondering if there was a place I could pull my penis out in front of a child.
In front of a baby child.
Yeah. What SNL would have been if Shane had stayed on VH1.
Oh, fuck.
God, we could have had that.
What? Yeah, dude. Man, my fucking back is fucked up from sleeping on a little ass Greek mattress.
Yeah.
How do I fix my back? I feel like a strain in my lower
Maybe get
lower back.
acupuncture.
Where in your lower back?
It's like fucking.
I don't know. Back shit's fucking tricky.
It's fucked me up, dude. I've just had a fucked up back for a month now.
Yeah.
Really? How's your
sucks.
return to the
Your-
motherland?
It's like
pretty nice.
your lower back muscles. They're like your abs. They have to like hold you up, basically.
Yeah.
So they're just
There's like
always
a weird fucked up strain, and they're always getting.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
can't. It's not like another thing where you can just fucking
Just rest it.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks too. It's my stroke muscles.
Mhm.
Every time I fuck, it gets aggravated.
So you gotta fuck on your
See,
back.
I
now?
use my
I don't
arms.
fuck on my back, dude.
I use my arms.
I'm
I
a take
lift-
charge kind of
But
guy.
you're a bouncy
I
kind of
put
guy.
the-
That's a good idea. You're literally a bouncy castle.
I have like
It's
parallel
true.
bars over my bed, and I fuck like the murder ball guy.
That's awesome. That's what I'm gonna start fucking.
Slam my.
You fucking a handicap stall.
Limp lower body.
I'm gonna have to start fucking that way, dude. Because
Yeah.
you know me, you know. I
Dude,
like
that's
to
how
fucking get a little
powerful men
rhythm
like
in my
to
hips.
fuck.
Yeah.
But it fucks my shit up.
Iraq veteran style.
Yeah, dude. I
Mm.
respect that.
Yeah.
That's
just
a little
got-
nod to the.
I just
the
got
fallen
back
soldiers.
from Afghanistan, and boy, are my arms tired because I have to use them to have sex, and I was raping.
I was raping civilians.
And you might
Desperate
be
to
Jeff
flee.
Foxbarrel.
If you go to Iraq
If you
and
go to
rape Iraqi
Afghanistan,
babies,
But remember,
trying to get into Germany because their father was an interpreter
might
for
be-
the U.S. Army.
you might be Jeff Foxbarrel.
You might be Jeff Foxbarrel.
You might be a fucking.
There it is.
And that's my time.
The
That's
big
a
closer. The closer. Saying a really long N-word.
Yeah. Hey, sound guy, you got my music cues?
You really got to nail this one, brother. There it is.
We're gonna listen to the Eagles for a couple minutes. Well, I think about new bits.
What about the Blue Penis Comedy Tour?
Hey, y'all, thanks for having me. I know I've done about 4.5 minutes, but let's just chill out and listen to the Eagles for a second while I come up with new
This
bits.
is 5. I'm going to write some jokes
I know.
right now in this little break.
Just fucking smoking a little one-hitter.
Yeah. Lighting the chill 'em up.
I'm gonna get my chilling out.
Some good fucking song.
Oh, yeah, I know this song, dude.
One of these. What if it was like one of these gay-ass fucking nights?
That's a good bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is a fucking banger, dude. Yes, sir.
You got your demons and you got desires, but I got a few of my own.
Sucking a man's dick. That's the shit I want to do. I want to suck a man's dick. Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
Y'all, I'm still coming up with bits.
Yeah. I got tired of that last song, but I need another couple minutes.
Hey,
switch it.
Give me your chair. I don't want to sit on the stool. Give me a real chair.
I need a back.
Y'all like my sunglasses? Yeah, I'm Jeff Foxbarrel.
Yeah, you should do this, man.
Yeah. People leaving. I'm refusing to get off stage.
Picking up prisoners and putting them in a pen.
Is this the Eagles too?
All she wants
Don
to do
Henley.
is dance, dance. Rebels
Yeah,
been
this
rebels
feels like the
since I
80s
don't know
version.
when. And all she wants to do is dance. Molotov cocktail, the local drink. And all she
local
wants
drink.
to do is dance, dance. And mix them up right in the kitchen sink.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's gonna really make all the children that listen to this mad. They can't handle cool old man.
They can't handle Don Henley,
They
dude.
can't handle it, dude.
Sorry, you're
They're
listening
like,
to
oh, I need to listen to Grimes or Katy Perry.
Yeah, but all the
new
young
music.
kids are talking
Fucking
about.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah.
My new music.
Like
my
new
My
music.
new music that I'm listening to. Carly Rae Jepsen and Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson, they love Kelly Clarkson.
Just
Kids, Zoomers can't get enough of
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson.
If you're 17 years old, you're probably listening to fucking
To Ruben
Taylor
Studdard.
Swift.
Mandy Moore.
they just love.
Clay Aiken.
They love alumni of fucking American Idol. Zoomers love that
Yeah.
shit, dude.
You're probably
love
listening to
them.
Daughtry.
You're listening to Chris Daughtry. You're listening to that guy with the silver hair.
Yeah,
Fuck
that
was
guy.
his name?
Yeah, you can't handle murderous pedophile.
Sanjaya.
Yeah, Sanjaya, of course. William Hung, they love.
You know how those Zoomers be
They
listening
love-
to William
They
Hung.
fucking love American Idol, dude.
2003 American Idol.
Fuck. Yeah, Don Henley definitely fucked kids, huh? Is that what people are saying?
No, there was a dead kid
Oh, damn.
in his house.
Yeah, that is what the song "Dirty Laundry" is about.
Yeah.
Oh, he wrote a song about killing a
It
child?
was about an ambitious
A vicious child?
DA trying to take him
No,
down.
it wasn't a DA. The DA, like, it was just one reporter at KTLA. Nice.
Nice,
That was
dude.
sort of a classic
Your farts got
kinda
stronger.
Looney Tunes style.
Yeah. That was like a soundboard fart. You could be a Foley artist with that
Dude,
type
when
of
I
fart.
get to, you know, it's like when I get back to Greece, I just kind of recharge all that.
That
kind
was
of
a
stuff.
clump style fart. You could have put that in a damn movie.
Yeah, I got a cough. You got a cough from Nick. He was trying to hold it in like a good soldier, but
Gosh.
it got to him.
Oh, so I was telling Nick before you got here, Stav, but
What? You guys were talking without me?
yeah, we were talking.
I thought we
He's
all
gonna,
agreed.
he's gonna do the beep. I see your finger.
I
keyed
thought we
up.
all agreed we never talk unless all three.
Oh,
three of us are
the
in the
air
room.
horn.
Anyway, go ahead.
I went on my friend's bachelor party this weekend and went to go see The Dead this
Oh
weekend.
hell yeah, dude!
And it was
Stop, you like my candy bowl?
Dude, I was waiting to compliment on you when
Nick-
on that when there was a
Nick's-
lull in the conversation.
Nick's got a bowl of Magnums and Blue Chews. out
Magnum's
on
Blue
the
Chews
coffee
joints
table.
and what are those pussy wipes? What's that card, Ben?
It's an EBT card.
How'd you get an EBT card?
was
Are you
gonna-
Uh,
scamming the government?
No, I used to be
Yeah.
poor.
Oh, it's an old one.
It's an old one.
No, it's
Gotcha,
like
gotcha.
ODB.
This was for this is my little joke that I was sending around to my group chats that I'm putting this out on Halloween.
Look, I just moved here from
I just
Connecticut,
moved here.
and
I'm not trying to-
I want the
I
locals
wanna-
to be
Magnum condoms, dick pills,
dick pills and fucking
blunts,
joints.
and an EBT card.
Is that CBD or is that real weed?
those
It's CBD.
We're not
Gotcha.
going to say the name of the company. On
No,
this.
no.
No easy
No,
buckets.
we're not.
It's ICUP.
Oh, yeah, but anyway, it was just
Yeah.
John Mayer is Jerry now.
Nuh-uh. He's just
Yeah.
in the Grateful Dead?
He's in the Dead and Co. So,
Dead and Co.
But it's...
Jerry
it's-
Garcia's dead, right?
Yeah, he's been dead since the 95.
Chill out, dude.
I mean, I'm not a deadhead. That's the first time I've... But honestly, being in that environment was really fucking dark.
Dark?
Yeah.
Damn.
People that are still hippies in 2021.
How about Scary Arcia?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm a vampire. Boo, boo! I'm a
Okay.
ghost vampire.
Oh, 'cause
Scary
it's R.
R.
Yeah.
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 Gotcha.
It's me, scary retard Cia.
Yeah.
I'm also in the CIA.
What about...
I'm a spy. I'm a vampire.
How
I'm
about,
a scary.
Oh, I was going to say instead of CIA, Cena. And he's actually...
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
John Cena.
What about Jerry?
You can't see me because I'm a retarded ghost. That is a good. Yeah, you're right.
What about Jerry Mind of Mencia?
Jerry Mind of
And he's
Mencia.
like,
You know, we gotta give it to him. Is iconic.
No one
Acting
gives him
retarded.
credit.
Because it's-
I don't
Because
care
it's-
what Joe Rogan has to say.
What's funny about it is it's an impression of Officer Doofy. It's not even an actual retard
Who's Officer Doofy?
from Scary Movie.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I put my fingers in my ass.
Wow.
That was
The
awesome.
retard cop.
Who was not the?
It's crazy that that guy had a job in
Who
the
wasn't?
Obama administration.
Yeah.
That actor like quit acting. To
He
be,
was head of the
Yeah.
National Security
well, he
Administration.
was like part of the Indian liaison.
No.
Was
The
he?
part
No
of-
way.
No,
Yeah.
that you're thinking of Cal Penn.
No, I'm
He
pretty
didn't
sure
play
it was
Officer
no,
Doofy.
it was Officer Doofy from Scary Movie. This who was hired in the Obama administration
He had to
As
be
a
in character.
as a communications officer.
He had to go out.
Yeah.
He had to do Jen Psaki's job, but
As part of my administration, I'm going to hire all my favorite characters from parody movies. Came out in the last 15 years.
I watched Epic Movie this weekend.
Leslie
The Wayans
Nielsen.
brothers will be dressed as the white chicks. And they will be taking turns as my press secretary.
It's the best movie.
Man, I tell you, there's one thing I love. It's watching Jen Psaki completely take Peter Ducey for a walk every day when he asks dumb questions.
Peter Ducey, is that a guy? It's just a big piece of walking shit.
Yeah,
like
he's a
Deuce.
big, yeah.
Is it a big piece of shit with
When he
glasses
asks,
on?
when he
That's what
asks
Jen Psaki said.
disrespectful questions of the administration, and she
Who is that from
completely
Fox and Friends?
when she refuses to. No, that's his dad.
Oh, it's his son.
That's so funny.
Oh,
What a
wow.
gay ass family.
Yeah.
The Ducey family.
Ducey. First of all, your name is Ducey. It's a cute name for shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you both fucking are gay ass, both high
Fox and
Republicans.
Friends, even if it was inaudible, even if like the show had never been produced with sound by
Yeah.
accident and no one caught it.
Yes.
It just had been going on
No
the
one
air.
would
It's
know.
completely silent, directly into nursing homes,
Yep.
to deaf residents that kind of
Yeah.
enjoyed the break from
Yeah.
the cacophony of your final years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
even if it had been inaudible, the show would read like as if there was something wrong just on like how they're seated,
Yeah.
because
Their
they're
shit
always
fucked up.
they're all old people that are like sitting as
Their
far,
knees are bending too
they're
much.
they're like all the way, they're always at the edge of the couch.
Yep.
And they're like, let's what's going on with Iraq?
Yeah.
What the hell is? And they don't use any of the couch.
I know.
It's just shoved up
Pisses
their ass.
me off.
Basically.
They basically shove a couch up
Maybe
their
you
ass.
wouldn't be so fucking uptight about the virus, Brian Kilmeade,
Mm-hmm.
if you fucking you sat in a chair like a grown man,
So true.
and not the like finger tinting, whatever like ape
Yep.
posture is. You get a nice strap. We'll get a couple of elementary school chairs, the big kid chairs,
The big
and
ones.
swing them around, and you can pop.
The other way, so they
yeah.
sit on them in the cool style.
Oh, like
Yeah.
a cool teacher.
And then we're getting everybody Kangol hats, and they're allowed to say motherfucker on the show.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
Fuck. What was I gonna say?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say.
Oh, you were telling an anecdote, Adam.
Oh
Or
yeah.
something.
I
Go
guess.
ahead. Finish.
I'll finish my anecdote.
Please do.
But anyway, so then like we're like leaving the show, and I guess the second half of the experience is going to Shakedown, which is the lot where it's like all the people selling stuff after the show, right? And this like
Were you selling cock?
no, I was
were you
not
selling boy
I was
pussy?
not whoring myself out at the
Were
at
you
the
putting-
Grateful Dead Shakedown.
Were you putting that bussy out on the stroll?
No, but yeah, me and all my friends were all dosed up, and this like old timer like had to be 75, but like just came up to us, and he's like, man, the news was here, man, and they asked me, man, they were
This
like,
is your impression of everyone over the age of 50.
no, it's not.
Every
Whatever.
single guy
I'm not
that's
gonna
over
do an
50.
impression. Then he
You're
was
like, man. It's always that same guy. It's always Mark Maron.
all right, well,
So what did Mark Maron have to say?
he was
Maybe he sounded like this, the guy.
No, that's always your impression. To be fair.
No, there's
to be
China.
fair, there's probably 1.6 billion people on the planet that
Look,
sound
if
like
we're
that.
doing
Yeah.
math, you're right. That's
Well, they're doing math, and we're not. And that's the problem.
That's why we're losing.
Coming up on
yeah.
Fox and Friends,
and
but with
Friends.
better chairs. Fox and futons.
Fox and futons. That would be nice.
Yeah.
So what's this old guy have to say?
Oh yeah, it was like the news was here, man, and they wanted to talk to me, man, and they said what happened here, and I said something happened here, man. We talked to God tonight, man.
Oh man, that
and then I was
sucks.
just like, whatever. I was under the influence, and I just looked at him, and I was like,
You're like, that's beautiful.
and I was
brother.
like, that didn't happen, right?
Wow.
And he was like,
you owned him.
yeah,
Huh?
and then he just walked away real sad. He was like, yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie, man. And then he just like disappears into this fucking freak carnival.
He was just telling you a story about one time when the news showed up.
The news showed up one time in the 40 years he's been going to these shows. But then my one friend who was there,
That guy's happy though.
he's living his like the life he wants to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what really bummed me.
I've actually, you know what? To be honest with you, I've been happy lately,
yeah,
and all I did was clean my apartment.
It's all it takes.
dude,
sometimes.
Jordan
I
Peterson,
know.
man,
He is right.
he's right.
I've also been doing a lot of Klonopin.
You have
Okay.
to take pills and do gay-ass chores to be happy.
I was wondering if it's possible to tuck your penis into your ass. Just on a Zoom.
Getting
Zoom-
paid $10,000
on a
to
Zoom
lecture.
call with some other nerd. Yes, actually, there are
Which
ancient
seems
scrolls that
seems
describe
impossible.
that all of the Greek philosophers would tuck their penis into their ass, and it would used to be a sign of masculinity, and it wasn't some weird sort of gay thumb sucking.
It wasn't gay when I used to do it.
I've often put my penis into my own ass.
Well, I would, but it's too short.
Yeah.
So I tuck it into, I glue it into
I
my
feel like
balls.
I'm doing George Lucas.
That's fine.
Yeah.
In the I put my balls in my ass. My dick doesn't reach, so I put my balls in my ass.
That's very interesting,
It's
George.
the George Lucas versus Jordan Peterson debate.
Jordan Peterson interviews George Lucas. Would you ever consider having Jar Jar Binks, except his head is a penis,
And you can suck it.
and the ears, the long ears, are balls? Yeah, actually, yes. I thought about that in dreams that I had, but the computers at the time when the Phantom Menace came out, they told me that it wasn't possible to do it with the computers, and I found out years later that the lawyers had actually circumvented my orders and told the animators not to make Jar Jar's a man with a penis head.
Big floppy
With the
ball ears.
The studio had given me complete control up until that point, and the board voted against me secretly behind my back, and they removed the penis head Jar Jar.
And that was the beginning of the end.
And that's when I called up Robin Williams and I told him to kill himself.
I said, I knew you did it. You
He was
fucking
behind
weird
it.
piece of shit.
I mistakenly thought for a second when I started saying that he had played Jar Jar Binks for some reason.
Wow,
For some reason,
that's a massive fuck
And
up.
Robin Williams. That would have been awesome if Robin Williams played Jar Jar Binks.
I legitimately thought that underneath George Lucas. For some reason, I personally
That
thought
Robin Williams was doing that weird
for a
Jamaican
head- yeah,
voice.
I was imagining Jar Jar Binks, and I was imagining Robin Williams being like, "Ooh, what's this?
Oh,
A Jedi.
Oh, look at this. Trying to get some pussy.
How about Jed live instead of Jed die? That sounds bad. It sounds like Jew.
Which we all know is bad.
Luckily, we don't have any of those in space.
Except what? Except Watto. We have to kill him.
Darth Vader, they say, is more machine than man. Cool. That sounds pretty cool to me.
I wish I was a machine.
What kind of machine? An answering machine?
Beep. You have just reached my
You've
pussy.
reached a picture of my penis.
You've reached the picture of my penis's answering machine. Leave a message for this. I won't hear it, but this picture of my penis will.
I got a phone for a picture of my penis.
Setting up an answering machine for a picture of your dick. Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
You've reached a pig doing the blackface voice while saying that to explain to say what kind of machine is Darth Vader.
You've reached a picture of my penis. Oh fuck, dude. Boys, I'm thinking we get a diner style breakfast somewhere.
I would love
after
that,
this.
dude. I've been back on the diet kick.
Okay.
Just because it took a while to sober up,
Mm-hmm.
and now I've been sober for 2 months.
Nice. That's cool.
And now I cleaned my apartment.
Yeah, my next move is sobriety, actually, because what fucked me more than anything on the road. And by the way, thank you to everybody who came out to these fucking shows. They were awesome. And this Prince of Pleasure tour keeps rolling, coming to a city near motherfucking you. But the thing that fucked me up more than anything was getting fucking high out of my mind. Because it's like, you can, like, if you're sober, even if you have a couple drinks, it's like, all right, you might have a couple fries here or there. But when you're fucking high as shit, you're like, all right, let me order 4 pizzas by myself.
No, I feel like I legitimately turned into a cocaine addict this year.
Yeah.
In the past, it was always like recreational, but then this year with like, I don't know, like with New Year's ending, and then everybody was like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I started like socializing more.
Right. That's just what happened. You just got friends and you became addicted to cocaine.
Yeah, it was just all over. I was hanging out in Chelsea a lot. And
a bunch of guys.
some of my new friends.
Hanging out with.
Some of my
You got
German,
into jockstrap.
some of my German bodybuilding friends.
Yep. They would invite you over.
They invited me over, and I don't even remember most of it.
They
That's
were
the
like,
crazy
we will
part.
put it on your asshole to numb it.
Yeah.
And then once you got into cocaine
I'm like, where
for
was
its
I? Was
asshole numbing properties.
Was I hanging out with Robin Williams for 6 months?
That's what you call being suicidal. Hanging out. That's what you call considering killing yourself every day. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of hanging out with Robin Williams. Ooh, just do it.
Yeah.
Come on, pussy. No one's gonna miss you.
Picture of my penis.
Everyone's gonna be happier. Just Robin Williams trying to talk you.
Oh,
into
you're a
killing yourself.
burden. Him just in the closet. His family. Oh, you're an emotional burden.
Oh.
No, that's the thing. Is like it's and this is because I can tell you, being on the other side, because I really don't ever think about killing myself at all.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't even think I'm like. I think I just kind of grew out of depression at this point.
It just happens. I mean, you know,
Yeah, I'm 32. It's like
you're 32, you're rich.
Yeah.
Your life's fine, you know?
my life is nice.
Yeah, it's great. It's actually, that's what I was thinking when I was on tour. I was like, damn, this shit fucking rules. Like, my
It is
problem
awesome.
is, like, don't have too much of a good time and ruin your body more.
Yeah.
That's my biggest issue.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
what it's like,
Yeah.
don't have so much fun, you kill yourself.
Yeah.
Is my problem in life
Wow,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, no, I the other day I went outside and somebody like left a like deep fucking gouge in my car. After because like if you live in Brooklyn, like your car's gonna get fucked up no matter what.
Yeah.
But it's like usually if I like park on my block, I don't have like an issue with people like hitting my car. But somebody just fucking smashed into the back of it and cracked the bumper.
Oh.
You know. And that
That
was
sucks.
annoying. You know, it was annoying. I'm like, why didn't I buy one of those like bumper bullies or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah,
I should have done that. And then so I just parked it in front of my place. And I was like, I'm not gonna move it because I know the neighbors and like between them, and I don't have to worry about that shit. And then I go outside and there's like a fucking I don't know, it's like a garbage man or something.
Oh, no.
Like but like like in the past I would have been like, God, that would have like ruined my day.
Yeah.
But now it's like, all right, well, it's just a fucking car.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll
It's
go
like-
fucking work on it.
Well, I mean, not even that. It's like,
Who cares?
yeah, who can? Like, I am incredibly lucky.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
To
weird
have a
because
car.
you spend a lot of time trying to like force yourself to be grateful, and that's when you know you don't actually have anything to be grateful for.
Right. Right.
The
when it
people-
comes easy.
Yeah, the people
When you're
that
like,
are like,
"Ah."
you should practice gratefulness. It's because it's been shoved in their face.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Most
that
of
you
your
can't-
life is getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, just be grateful for like the 4
Right.
okay things.
The
So you're
one
talking
or
about
two.
Ian?
Huh?
Ian always talks about gratefulness.
But that's because he goes to like meetings and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so he's
Ian
still-
needs to.
They filled his mind with that poison. Fucking,
That's what
We should have Ian back on, actually.
I would love
Yeah.
to. I miss him.
we can. I had to switch the accounting software over, so I was having trouble printing checks for
Yeah.
a little bit. But
We
and
could
that's
have
why-
paid Ian and letting him suck our dicks, though. You
That's
know?
true.
I would
We
have
didn't
Venmoed
need,
him.
we didn't. No.
I
You
would
would've
have
sucked your
Venmoed
dick
him.
the most.
Well, at least I would have gotten my dick sucked, you know,
But I didn't want to have.
Right,
I didn't want to have somebody
But,
on and then not pay them.
by Mrs. Ian, by Lady Ian.
Yeah, dude. I know. I really was I was thankful when I was on tour. I was like, damn, this is sick. I love doing comedy. It's so much better than a regular fucking stupid fucking job.
Oh yeah, all jobs suck.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
think about a lot, and it's like it's just sort of like a fascinating type of guy to me is
A guy that's sucking your cock.
yeah.
Can you jack off to
Yeah,
it?
he is fascinating.
This is fascinating.
that kind of guy is fascinating.
This is
To Nick,
frankly,
it's
this
fascinating.
This is fascinating.
I would
him
love
very
to
fascinating.
interview that kind of guy.
Yeah.
No, you
Just
remember-
drill into his
You
brain.
remember the guys from like 10 years ago that were like the all comedy guys, like the purple hoodie guys?
Sure. Of
They would
course.
do improv and stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they always had a name like Brendan, Scott, Ian.
yeah.
Yeah.
They one of those three
The
names.
triple names, of
The
course.
the Scott, Ian, Brendan, or Brendan, Brandon, Scotterson.
Yeah.
Like always said, they're like,
They're up talkers.
"What's up?" You know, like
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
the
of
show,
course, of course.
and then they're
Singing a lot of their punchlines.
They say
because
"you
weren't-
guys" a lot.
Yeah.
yeah.
like, you
There's nothing
guys,
wrong- There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with saying you guys.
like you do. You know,
yeah.
those
Oh
guys.
my god.
Like you do. Yeah,
Because that's
good.
a thing.
Yeah.
The original. I mean,
Oh,
now
'cause
it's
that's a
beyond.
thing is
Now it's
great.
beyond like parody to be like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But they were really doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can think of so many.
I remember
of
those guys.
And he walked all the way around the store to get a can of beans.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's like, you know, but just those guys. But they're off stage.
A lot of rap
if
lyrics.
you don't, yeah, if you don't
lot
do,
of rap.
if you don't-
lyrics.
rap
where the
lyrics.
rapper's the funny one.
real hip hop
If-
heads.
if-
those guys.
if you're not like part of like a scene, then you don't like get a taste of their offstage interactions. But they're always like career oriented, and I can't think of a single one that any of this worked out for.
no,
Not
They're probably in some horrible writers' room. Honestly.
no, I think most of them
That
have
doesn't count as
absolutely
working
failed.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most of them
Most
have
of them are-
absolutely
yeah.
failed.
To just imagine like a purple hoodie with like leather elbow patches on
Yeah.
it under an overpass in front of like a burning barrel of oil somewhere.
like you do.
Yeah. They're like, "Do you mind if I suck your dick for a hit of crack?" Like you do. To the other homeless people.
Yeah.
And it's like, "How did you end up down here?" And it's like, "I tried to make a dating app. I moved to San Francisco to make a dating app, but the market got flooded by women. And I only ever learned Python. I don't know what fucking I wish I knew anything about
Other languages.
software stuff so I could do that bit. But
It's all right, man.
the idea is whatever the what's the word, corollary
Corollary.
or the analog in the software development world to the guy that used to be the upbeat career oriented, you know. Those guys were
Oh,
always
that's tricky.
those guys
yeah.
were listening to podcasts before anybody.
Absolutely.
They would like come to
loved
shows,
pod-
yeah.
And I remember thinking podcasts were fucking so gay because of those guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, right.
Those guys probably, honestly, delayed this
Yeah.
podcast happening.
Yeah,
by
I
like
just
a
listened
year.
to the Kyle Kinane interview on Badass Robot,
Yeah.
and it was actually like kind of really interesting.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of really.
He reminds me a lot of myself. Actually.
Yeah,
No, those
because
guys- yeah.
when you think about it, a lot of comedy is about like really finding your voice,
Mhm. I'm still searching for.
and that's what I heard on the podcast. Listening to it on the cartoonishly large headphones.
Yeah. Oh, those
my
guys are
God.
those guys are the backbone of Marin's whole audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for those guys, it wouldn't have taken off as much.
Oh, they love Marin.
I mean, listen, I loved Marin at first too. I don't want to shit talk too much.
He had some bangers.
He had some bangers. That Louis
Yeah.
three-parter.
How about Mark
better.
Barron?
What's that?
His
pussy-
balls are dry.
No, his pussy doesn't work.
No, I meant like Barron Trump.
Wow.
And he's like, I'm
tall and
I
retarded.
travel through time and space and seek out new races and information. That's how I imagine he talks.
Yeah.
I travel interdimensionally. He is. He's kind of like a weird ethereal. He's like one of the Prometheus.
Yeah.
Not Prometheus really, but he is like some sort of ancient
like
bird.
Mr. Burns when he looked like an alien.
He's like the Chozo from Metroid, kind of.
Yeah. He's like
What's
6'11" now.
Yeah.
He's so big now.
It would be so funny if he was like the best basketball player of his generation.
I mean, he's got to really fuck up to
Baron
not make
Trump.
the league at this point.
Yeah. That would be so fucking annoying. Actually, it would be sick.
It would be
You have
sick.
Trump at the fucking in the stands. Just be like, he wouldn't be. He wouldn't support his children.
No, he wouldn't go to a single game.
Actually, but no, he's a front runner when it comes to his children. These other children just happen to be losers.
They're losers.
If Trump was if Barron was a fucking jock, just fucking dunking on black people, Trump would love that, dude.
I miss him so much.
He's all right, dude.
You miss Trump?
Yeah, when I saw him do
You
that
guys
at
used to hook
Alabama.
up?
No, he doesn't return.
Do you
text.
fuck guys that look like Trump?
No, you know I don't. Dude.
I don't know that. It's been a while since we've
You
recorded.
know that's not my vibe, dude.
It might have been your vibe, dude. You might have been getting dogged out in France by big fat
By
guys.
business, man.
Yeah.
No.
While your girlfriend watched.
I was in.
1, 2, 3. Baguette, burger stick,
Yeah,
vagina.
Baguette pogo
they
stick.
do talk like that.
They
It's
do.
funny. Yeah.
How long were you in France?
Yeah, that's French. German is like, yes, und Seinfeld und Pupo Diaper.
Pupo Diaper.
Pupo Diaper, Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Kramer.
Kramer.
George Elaine.
Ah, ja,
Hello,
ja,
Newman.
Kramer.
Banya.
Elaine Seinfeld und Kramer. Pupo Diaper und
Uncle
Seinfeld.
Leo.
Ja.
Uncle Leo.
Double dip.
I was in the pool.
Double
I was
dip.
a shrinkage.
Yeah. This is
She
very
had
good.
man hands.
Manhans.
Every day in Germany.
Yeah.
That's what Germans sound
I
like.
was there for. I went to Spain for a week. We like rented a car and drove around.
You went to Spain.
Yeah, it was really nice.
What was your whole itinerary?
We were in Paris for a couple days, and then took a train to the south and rented a car and drove around. Went to Marseille. Marseille is really sick.
Marseille.
Marseille is like the Middle East. It's like wild.
What do you
It's
mean
like
the Middle East?
it's like a port city. It's like a bunch of Algerian dudes. I don't think any of them took the vaccine.
yeah.
I went to an Olympic Marseille soccer match. They were just setting fires in the stadium. Just chaos.
Is it soccer season already?
Yeah, it's back. It was honestly, it was one of the coolest sporting events I've ever been to. Those guys
Yeah.
go absolutely insane, and it's all men. None of them are wearing shirts.
They're not.
They're
No
different-
broads allowed for sure.
No bitches. They're different supporters groups that have different like angles.
How
and
about
different-
Booty Allen? He's like, oh, my ass is just so fat.
Oh my god.
my ass is just too fat.
I'm caked up.
That thing, he looks like that Luigi at the beach picture.
Yeah.
I love
The
that
sunglasses. And that's
Yeah.
Booty Allen.
That's good.
Yeah, I think Parisians are faggots, but I think people in the South are pretty sick. Actually,
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. You feel? Did you feel more of an alpha than
Oh,
the
we're
guys
gonna
in Paris?
we're gonna lose our Parisian audience.
It's just fucked,
I know.
They'll be like, we only listen for Adam. Adam is the favorite character, the Jew character, the Jew cartoon.
Yeah.
We love the racist Jew cartoon who is an actor play with a fake nose. It's a man who does Jew clown.
Yeah. They love clown. They love Jerry Lewis.
The comedy is the best comedy is like a guy walking on a tightrope and juggling at the same time.
Yeah, it's very funny to them.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
he does maybe somersault and he has big red nose. And maybe he has a flower and the handkerchief.
It squirt the water.
And
out
he
of
pulls
the,
the handkerchief from his mouth. And then he goes, Elaine, George.
Oh wow. You like German style comedy?
Yes.
Yeah. Germanic comedy.
Dude, I went to see Greek comedy because my cousins.
It would be nice.
How was it?
Just spend the money.
What's that? Masks?
Spend the money to shoot it like a 20-minute, make it look like. Well, you shoot it in black and white in the camps, Auschwitz. You hire a bunch of actors. And the commandant and all the German guards are just like, Seinfeld! Seinfeld und Kramer, Bubu Just a lot of just very shots of Jews crying, just single tears in the camps, eating like little dried rats or whatever, hiding. So the mother trying to teach their small child how to read in secret.
Yeah.
Seinfeld und Elaine! Coco T-Bone.
What was Greek comedy like?
Dude,
Was it like homophobic or?
dude, just
It's this show.
It's,
Yeah,
it is
basically
this show. It's this show.
Oh,
but,
cool.
But you know what? Not as concise.
Really?
Like I watch sketch comedy. All the sketches are like
You remember that movie, The Octopus?
20 minutes long.
No.
What was the movie, The Octopus?
There's a Greek movie, The Octopus.
I don't remember that.
It came out like 6 years ago. I think.
They got some good movies.
Yeah, we got some fucking. Listen, that's the funny thing is that like there is good fucking movies and there's good art, but man, the
Yorgos,
comedy,
dude, that guy's rocks.
Yeah, Yorgaki, Yashure Yorgo Lanthime. But yeah, dude, this shit was like
Yeah.
the jokes were literally like this guy is gay. This woman is fat.
So it's us.
This woman is fat, literally, yeah. But like people pay like,
was it killing?
dude, this guy sells out 1,000 seater
1,000
every day. I'm not kidding. He only takes Sundays off,
What?
and I'm not
6
joking.
days a week.
6 days a week.
He's the hardest working man in
He
showbiz.
works hard as shit for real.
Damn.
And it's like, and the sketches are like, and they're all like He also hosts Family Feud in Greece, so there's like.
He's their Steve Harvey.
He's their Steve Harvey.
I guess
There's a 15-minute.
I've completely. There's no such movie called The Octopus.
You think of The Lobster?
No, I'm not thinking of The Lobster.
Well, it's seafood.
There's a Greek movie from. I don't know.
The
what.
Lobster's.
Is it that movie where they're all on a boat? and
They
they're all-
are,
They're all
yeah.
doing competitions against each other.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that movie
Yeah, that
rocks,
movie's
dude.
great.
What's the fuck is the name of that movie?
It's I don't know. I remember it was directed by a woman though.
Octopus
really good.
Sally. That was her name. Sally Octopus.
Sally
was the one that
Octopus.
Yeah,
directed
old
it.
Sally Octopus.
Sally
that
Octopussy.
bitch.
Yeah. She's like, hello, boys. Who's trying to fuck me?
What is it called? I forget.
That's a
movie's
great
good.
movie.
That
Yeah,
movie's
yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Me and George watched that back in
I
the
think
day.
Spanish people are pretty chill compared to French people. They seem like they don't dress like they wear like just graphic tees and they're pretty chill.
It's
But I didn't
awesome.
hear any European people when they were hanging out with each other. I didn't hear anyone laughing.
What are you talking
Everyone's
about?
just having conversations, but no one's making their friends laugh.
Shut up, dude.
Yeah,
That's
didn't
such a
see
fucking
that.
stupid
Germans
observation.
laugh all the time.
Do
They
they?
laugh. You
Germans
just-
love laughing. The French don't laugh for
People,
sure.
the French, I didn't hear them like the people are very serious.
Greek people
there.
laugh big time.
I'm
Yeah.
sure Greek people seem more
Greek people
jovial
laugh.
and fun.
Germans laugh. The
Yeah.
English laugh a lot.
Greek people, the whole
Yeah, they're, like,
culture,
getting pissed.
the whole culture is hanging out, dude. Just
Yeah.
killing time.
Yeah.
Getting fucked up, drinking beers,
I thought
being on
the-
the beach, drinking coffee.
I also thought the girls were hotter in Spain. I thought
Nice.
girls in Spain are pretty
they have,
hot.
they probably have fatter titties.
They're pretty hot, dude.
Should I
Yeah.
go to Spain?
Yeah. You should go to Spain.
Adam went there because he thought it was he misread it. He thought it was ass pain.
Mm.
He saw that on the map. He's like,
He's like,
I want to go here.
I need some of that.
I need
Yeah,
I need to get me some of
I
that.
need this hits all of my buttons.
Honey, I'm gonna go to Spain I'm gonna go to Aspain a
Yeah.
couple days early.
Oh, what's this place? It
I'll meet
sounds
you over
cute.
there.
Ass pain.
I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go check out this entire country. You stay here in the hotel and don't fuck any other guys while I'm gone. That's the man's job.
Yeah, that's true.
That's men's work. Your job is to stay here and clean.
Clean the hotel.
So you clean the entire hotel because that was the arrangement.
I'm
I
gonna
made
be an
for us to
ass
stay
pain.
here. I agreed to suck the manager's dick, and also you clean the place.
It's good, man. You got to be thrifty. That's
Now-
smart.
Now,
That's how you
quickly
keep your
pack
money.
your bags. You have to run away because they did not accept my offer, and now I'm wanted for sexually assaulting the
For
hotel
raping an
manager.
elderly elderly hotel
For an
manager
old Indian
who
man.
couldn't defend himself.
Yeah. Please, no, sir, do not.
I unplugged his wheelchair while it was charging and sucked
Yeah.
his cock. He couldn't get away.
Mm.
The perfect crime.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ass pain was pretty cool.
So France and Spain was your little excursion?
Yeah, it was nice. We just drove around, decided where we were going the next day, like the night before.
Where in Aspain did you go?
I went to the Costa Brava, like north of Barcelona, south of like the border
Okay.
with France. They don't check for your passport or anything. You just drive across.
Europe, baby. It's nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there. And then I went back to America, and then I saw the Grateful Dead. That was my month.
That's awesome.
Yeah, did something called an ice cold fatty in the lot at the Dead show.
What's that?
Big old nitrous balloon
Hell yeah.
with some hippies.
Does that make your voice deep?
I didn't see it have an effect on my voice. They call it hippie crack.
There's a type of gas you can use that's like the opposite of helium.
Borium, maybe?
Maybe.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
It sounds like a pill Adam takes
Yeah, every
Yeah.
morning.
right before he does the show.
What if
Yeah.
he's without the pill, he's like the
I
fucking
forgot my borium.
most engaging guy you've ever
Yeah.
met in your life?
Yeah, I have
There
to
you go.
slow myself down to give you guys a chance.
Give us a fighting chance.
Yeah.
Instead of, unlike me, with my interesting stories, such as I saw a French guy and somebody dinged my car.
Yeah.
Listen,
Well,
that's the seasoning
These
on
are,
top of this
these
show.
are the kind of killer stories that people tune in for. Not my vacation to Europe.
Well, look, we got a couple more minutes to talk about what kind of breakfast we're gonna get,
Oh yeah.
and then we're gonna go get it.
I had a
how about instead of French toast,
Excuse me?
Spanish toast?
Oh, okay.
We go do that.
What's on Spanish toast?
It's French toast, but with salsa instead of syrup.
that's pretty good.
It is good.
It's got pagaya.
I make
on
that
it.
shit at home all the time.
Spanish toast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just want to I'm sorry, you were saying something, Adam? You've already had breakfast?
Dude, I honestly
Yeah, but I remembered at a diner you can get lunch.
With
so
the
I
sleep
stopped myself.
deprivation?
Fuck you, Adam.
With
Why?
this-
Fuck me.
the sleep deprivation.
Why?
man.
I've missed you. And you say fuck me to
Yeah.
me within an hour of seeing
Yeah, because
me?
you were about to veto my. I clearly really want a breakfast.
You could have a breakfast. I'll have a lunch.
Yeah, but if it wasn't,
I'll
if-
get a BLT.
We'll go somewhere that it's Adam, did you drive here?
I did.
You're driving us to Bel Air Diner.
Okay.
Where's
He already
Bel
said
Air Diner?
okay. It's in Queens.
We're not going to Queens.
He's driving.
We're not going back
As
to Queens.
punishment.
No, I'm not spending my day driving back and forth to
To your
Astoria.
house?
Yeah.
You're not driving though.
No. Unless we
Oh,
do the
yeah.
episode in the car and you drop me off at my house, we're not going to Bel Air
What
Diner.
we should do is hook the microphones up to the back of the car and just drag them across the street for an hour.
Now we're in business.
And then set a timer for 20 minutes and be like, BlueChew.com. Get this right back up. Hey man, you got get that cop.
That would be fucking awesome.
That would be badass.
And then someone sitting at home listening to the entire hour of it and then writing an angry email. How dare you?
I've been stealing this show for 5 years. You owe it to me to do a really good job.
yeah, when I get one of those emails,
Send.
I print
Next
them out.
email. Dear Netflix, how dare you not have the Marvel Cinematic Universe in its entirety?
Damn, dude, does your microphone smell like pussy or is that my thumbs?
It might be the microphone.
Wait, you bragging
It's
stuff?
probably my house.
I can't tell.
You get some pussy last night?
Listen, a gentleman never sucks and fucks and tells.
Yeah.
You never suck a guy and tell us?
I never suck a guy and tell
You're on
you.
the down low.
I'm a DL brother.
You're a DL type of brother. Just
I'm
me,
a down low type brother.
Sav, and a bunch of other black fellas.
I'm on the DL brother.
Mm-hmm. Having sex with each other.
Now that's what I call a nice little fucking afternoon.
That is
You get the boys together, you fucking lick their cocks, you lick their asses.
The boys.
talk about sports.
The boys are back in town.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine a town in which the boys have come back. In the Twilight Zone. What were we doing with the Twilight Zone? The Twilight Zone
It was
is
really good.
the Twilight
whatever
Zone
we were
is
doing.
ripe for.
Yeah.
I should not on the show, but when I'm alone in my apartment for the next 35 years,
Yep.
do a lot of the Twilight Zone. Imagine a town in which the boys have come back.
Imagine a town.
I think it would go a little something like this.
Imagine a town where Adam wasn't gay.
What do you mean a town?
Ah! Everyone's screaming. Well, but he has
Why
to be
isn't he
gay.
gay?
Everyone's like, no,
Wow, that's trippy.
no.
in
That
some
would be
kind
pretty
of
Everyone's
trippy.
crying.
in some kind of fucked up
I don't even
opposite
get why.
world. Imagine some kind of
All the
fucked
women
up
are killing
opposite-
their children.
They're killing their children.
You should live in a world like this.
Many people have heard the expression that all dogs are boys and all cats are girls. But what if that were real? Today on the Twilight Zone, season 80 million.
Didn't they redo it and it flopped probably?
Yeah, you know they also redid that. I completely forgot. I like memory hold it until like last week. Remember the Outer Limits?
No.
I remember that show.
That do not adjust your television set.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I thought you were going to say Power Rangers.
Outer Limits was big. No,
They
I
did a
didn't forget.
Power Rangers movie a couple years ago.
Yeah,
Never saw it.
But they made like a gritty reboot.
They literally did.
Yeah.
And some bitch who's kind of hot played Rita. And I considered jacking off to it,
Yeah. Sometimes when I beat off,
but I just didn't really have it in me.
I pull down my pants and I go, "Make my penis grow,
grow.
make it grow," and then I jack off to Rita Repulsive.
Dude, she's hot. We've been over this. I would have fucked Rita for sure.
Oh, we've been over it. Oh, pal, we've talked about this.
And what
I
was
kinda
she,
wanna
like
get-
Filipino? Or this is exactly the
For this
conversation.
wall, I
Yeah,
kind of want to get like
right. Rings
like
a
a
bell.
shield and some swords.
That'd be so sick right here above
Yeah,
the TV.
yeah, but yeah.
You should absolutely do that.
Yeah, I was thinking about what could go up there. I was thinking maybe a big ass clock,
Nah,
but then
dude.
a
shield and two swords crossed
What
over
about
it.
an
Yeah.
animal's head?
an animal's head could be cool.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
But it would have to be. You know what would
The
be?
problem is the molding.
You know what would be sick is just a bunch of snakes draped.
I don't know. You
With
kinda
skulls.
You're losing me on that. I'm all on board with.
Human skulls with daggers.
Okay, I'm back in through
And
the eye
snake-
holes.
Yeah, snakes coming out of
Okay,
them.
just what you want is the Ed Hardy logo, but in real life.
Yeah, or like a Grim Reaper, but he's smoking weed.
Now we're back.
But
You
it's
should, in
just-
fact, you
but
should
it's
just.
a statue that comes out of the wall.
Yeah,
And it's, and it's constantly blowing smoke directly into
smoking,
the
blowing weed smoke.
That's cool.
I told you. Did I tell you I met that guy? I was talking to him, and he was like,
What guy? The Grim Reaper?
"Nah, it's the guy I just know." And he was
Okay.
talking about Adam. I told you this. The
No,
guy that was
what?
like, "I already got it. It's in my will. At my funeral, it's in my will, so it's already paid for." I'm gonna ask my pops, but when I die, they're gonna cremate my body, and the casket's gonna be made out of marijuana.
Hell yeah.
And then the smoke is gonna blow into the room where they're doing the funeral and smoke up my whole family. And then afterwards they go out to a diner and it's all paid for already.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's badass.
Can I be
Yeah.
honest? That's actually a pretty awesome funeral plan.
But we weren't talking about funeral plans.
Oh,
It's just like,
He just brought it up.
he brought it up, yeah.
That's not bad, dude. I want the whole team to go out, have a nice meal on me.
No. I want one of those. What I would love, nothing more in my life, is to be described as presumed dead. Like that one Rockefeller that got eaten by primitives.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't
Just-
even know about him.
You didn't? It was
Are you
like
talking about the one who got AIDS? Is that what you're
No, it
saying?
was
Is that what you're calling being gay?
Nelson Rockefeller's one of his sons. I think Michael Rockefeller.
Yeah, we
He
just
was-
have to have a ceremony where we fill a casket with things that remind us of you.
Yeah, he was
'Cause we
doing
don't
like
have your body.
he was doing like a documentary or something, and he was sailing around, and like his like boat capsized, and he decided to swim to the shore, and he swam to an island filled with like primitives, and they fucking cannibalized him.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and the family never found him.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Shouts out to those cannibals.
That's awesome.
That-
Can you imagine like all these eat the rich fucking losers on Twitter, and they got beaten
Some
to the
311 guy in a loincloth did it,
Yeah.
bitch. How's it feel?
all the like, yeah, I'm a fucking hardcore eat the rich communist as of 2018. And yeah, eat the rich. Well, pal, I got bad news for you. Somebody's already on that.
Are you
plan.
barbecuing
What
at
about-
Rockefeller?
And guess what? It did not stop the tsunami.
That's true.
Yeah.
They thought it would. And in fact, you could say that God punished them
God
with that
punished him
tsunami.
for taking a white life.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're trying to eat the
Yeah.
rich. I'm trying to
Yeah.
beat my bitch.
That's
Can you
so
imagine-
true. Adam loves
Can you imagine the
domestic
guy
abuse.
seeing? A guy.
I'm trying to get rich and I'm trying to beat my bitch. I'm trying to get rich and beat my bitch.
A witch doctor turning around, and he's got like on the horizon. There's a storm coming, and the witch doctor leans up, and he turns to face the rest of the tribe, and the storm's still coming on the horizon. And he's just got blood all over his mouth and half of a man's penis hanging out of it. And he's like, go back, and then in subtitles it says, "Bad news. It turns out God's white."
Owned.
And that's the Nelson Rockefeller story.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
Well,
good.
folks, we'll see you Wednesday.
See ya.